elect an angel and put in Nigeria, he will not do anything positive. An average Yoruba man has a very deep hatred for you and Igbo man. Showore, you don't have balls. Tinubu is a very clever Yoruba man. This country will not favor the North. If the country gets better today, Northerners will be begging us for food. We are scared of facing bullets. With all due respect to Mazen Namdekalo, because I do not regard him as part of our Nigerian business. In our role, in our years, in our baga, original.
Hello, our viewers. Welcome to Spill the Facts. I still remain your host, Chukwuemeka Joseph.
My name is John Kingsley. A lot of you will call me Mom, or you might not know me. So, but I'm here in a different capacity. So, Chief, I'm honored to be here and spill the fact. So, it's a very great privilege and honor for me.
You're welcome. What do you have to say concerning this current insecurity in Nigeria?
I will have to, sometimes I often go for the dramatic. Jamaica. So that the mic itself will bear me witness. Man so good here. The country Nigeria, as it is presently situated, I'm in my 30s. For more than 30 years of my life, I've been left in a perpetual struggle up to this point, unless now circumstance will change it. Nigeria has no meaning. And I know that it will be shocking, but this is truth. Nigeria, pragmatically speaking, it is something I can defend in the court of law, defend wherever I'm called, because authoritatively, it marks my thesis. That is where I concentrated in my studies. I graduated, I wrote the thesis here. Here are my degree papers, here a copy of my degree papers. So the topic, a pragmatic study of Nigeria, true nationhood. That is the truth of Nigeria. So I took my time,
study Nigeria,
made a 4 years study. My bibliography here, 9 pages bibliography. I consumed books. 9 pages, age list, just to tell you that I am willing and ready to be called on to defend my statement that Nigeria is pragmatically meaningless. In the sense that the country, on how it was constituted, how can you tell me that go and tell the now? Ijere, you are from Enugu State. Ije na Buni in Enugu. Ga kpọta nwatakịrị. Si na nwatakịrị na ihe ọ ga-arụrụ gị boy ka ọ ga-agbara gị. He set ya up for boy. Then a mụọ nwa nke gị. It is, no matter how much you try, you cannot have the same feeling for your own child and when you set it up for boy. No matter how much you try. Everybody wouldn't keep treat only a but blood does not lie. So nationhood, the word nation, when in Nigeria is a nation, Agaho school, Oga school, Oba Ime school, certificate here empty. Nation means nation from French word, nation, meaning birth, omomo. So we did not generate this country. It was imposed on us. About diplomatic hostage, and at this point, I do not blame the white people that came and colonized us. I blame us. The current situation of Nigeria, I see so many activists, so many politicians now say, go get your PVC, go stop on rubbish. Say, with 2027, we will vote, Nigerians. I mean, pushing them mad issue. Excuse me. I'm pushing them mad issue on a daily basis. People are being beheaded, people are being decapitated, people are being kidnapped. So, things are happening daily. We are still in June. I know in the first series of June. 6 months to go. 6 months more, and then maybe they explore. And people are saying, get your PVC. Nepal, as a country, the government of Nepal wanted to show the citizens that they are in charge of their future. The citizens told them, that is why I'm of the opinion that there is something fundamentally wrong with our black skin. And with something wrong with us. I now suffer the consequence of things seeming so much in the past. In the past. Nepal, Pushu, the youth, Gen Z. Not even Nepal, I'm telling you. Nepal, bring an average, bring men from Nepal. They are men, able-bodied men between 22 years old. I don't want to say 20s. 22 years old to 35 or to 40. People who are agile, nagajim. But take them to one park, Aburu Park, just Park, take them to Lagos, Aburu Zone, all these zones of our men. Yes. Take them there, remove weapon, boom boom. They will not go back with their teeth the same. The African man, we are strong. So what makes it so difficult for us to remove the total number of politicians in Nigeria, 10,000 people, but we are 200 million. 200 million human beings cannot remove 10,000 people. And 2027. By the time 2027 will reach, and you bring down your PVC, Tinubu will win the election. You can't do shit. Because we are cowards, men without balls. I'm saying it, including myself. We don't have balls. There is an Hausa man that said something. His name was Matthew Hassan Kuka, bishop, or a Catholic bishop. He's sometimes controversial. He said something. He said, elect an angel and put in Nigeria. He will not do anything positive. Because the system has been constructed to make it difficult for good performance. Emma, how bloody dirty-hearted these politicians are. The only thing that will save us here, we hear in Nepal, revolution. That is why the only man I see in Nigeria, I'm not, with all due respect to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because I do not regard him as part of our Nigerian business. So when I talk about in Nigeria, I'm not including him. He's outside Nigeria. The only man I see, Showore, is the only man. I'm not saying this to campaign for him. I'm not participating in that in that drama. I'm not saying it as in campaign. He will not even win 2027. But I'm saying it in the sense that he's just the only human being in Nigeria that will keep pushing, protest, even anything. You see him on the streets. Since his youth. Showore is getting old now. So very dark man is trying his best, but he's limited. Entertainers are part of our problem. Anyone, comedians, we are part of the problem. Influencers, what are we doing with our pages? We tell people to wait to a certain time. So, Chief, I'm joking because you said spill the facts. We are dealing on facts here. So supposing to fear or not joke, I'm queer can do. To fear or not joke. I'm one sooner these children they kidnap on your state. I'm gonna speed the fact now. So when I call this you get to 2027. Are you not getting the logic, the stupidity of Nigerians? Why our brains they wired to am only shiri here. People are not eating as in here. So it's just let's be sincere to ourselves. You wait to 2027 to do something about your own child. So it's because now we are living in entertainment consolation. That is why they systematically use pastors, prophets to entertain us and to give us hope. A pastor that's handling congregation will psychologically work on you. A priest, a Catholic priest, Anglican priest will work on your psychology to tell you hope. Nigeria will get better. I tell you, if Nigeria gets better, I am telling you categorically speaking, I'm speaking publicly. Let the institution, Imo State University gave me my degree. I graduated with first class honors. If Nigeria gets better, withdraw my certificate. I will bring out my thesis and burn it because it means na school room that I wasted time.
No, for you to say this, or had it better based on economically, or based on government side, or based on in general, both infrastructure and everything.
Nigeria, as it is constituted and composed, cannot get better. Let me prove it. I hope we have time.
We have time.
Okay. First of all, this country, how did it start? It started as Imana. Ndị Igbo na-atụ ilu sị, onye na-ama ebe mmiri si bido mawa ya, Anahama. Yes. Now, Nigeria, how it started? Oh, British Royal Niger Company. So a company run by certain oligarchs. Some people name explore. Now, Doronde Madunohu, that are with the force of arms, conquered a territory of different people, merge her together. Now, soak oil, now control her. Now, 865,000 euros. Sorry, pounds. Let me not misquote. 865,000 pounds. Where go the British government, led by the Queen, the then Queen of England, quarrel. Those companies in Asoko the oil.
And Nigeria.
Yes. War her to take over the territory. So, a business enterprise. Nigeria started as a business. That is, sell your business area to us. And when they sold, they called it Niger area, Niger area, which is area of black slaves. So there is no other reasonable meaning for Nigeria. Some will tell you that Flora Shaw and Frederick Lugard named it after River Niger. Not River Niger. Who named River Niger? They still named River Niger. River Olase. Our forefathers were streaming and people came and named it Niger River. Niger means black slave or black slave because they named it during the transatlantic slave trade. If they see Oteji more at Katogede Fair, during that time, I will rate you more because your color is offensive to the white man's supremacy. Yes. So how do you think such people will create something good for you? So they created the Nigeria to sustain their business, and they were taking things because now I know in the industrial revolution in Europe, they were taking things in our land to develop their own. So now, when nationalists independence, fast forward to our time. The three questions I want to ask you: has Nigeria ever worked? Is Nigeria working? Then, how do you think that Nigeria will work if we are so divided along religious and ethnic lines? An average, let us be honest, spill the fact. So I'm ready to face the consequence. Of course now, you understand? I'm not a mediocre. So let us be sincere to ourselves. Have you been to the north before?
No.
The northern part of Nigeria?
I have not.
There is a young man, Divine. Divine's his name is Divine. I once watched his page on Okada. Not Abuja, for that matter. Abuja, which is the capital city of Nigeria. So we should be the face of Nigeria. With a video. Oji Ray-Ban glasses. So no Okada. So yeah, Joe no Okada. You don't chop this morning. When Okada say no English. So all a northern Abuja. With all due respect to Hausa people, Fulani people, I'm not trying, but I'm talking facts for us to reason critically. We have to reason with the facts. I say, okay, can you stop me somewhere? Let me ask someone because I want to buy you food. The next person he met, that video is online. The next person he met said, no English.
Again.
So they needed the third person to interpret, to complete the chain of interpretation too. So why I made this point is, English is not the evidence of literacy, quite all right, but the world view, something we call Weltanschauung, their world view, our world view. If we are to be sincere, the peasantry, the high level of peasantry in the north, is so high that an average person side. So when you talk about revolution, When you talk about PVC, when you talk about having a center table conversation of things to make this country better, the little children, a good number of the little children population in the north have internal hatred for you. An average Yoruba man has a very deep hatred for you, an Igbo man. I'm talking about the average, there are exceptions. An Igbo man on his own, I'm not trying to create an extenuation for Ndi Igbo as saints, but an Igbo man on his own has a very self-centered mindset, wants his own thing. So why must we must we die together? So if you keep this mentality of these three major ethnic groups and you tell us you want to have a conversation, then what happened to the conversation at Aburi, Ojukwu and Gowon after the conversation with Awolowo, Ndeli Mechara? Nothing. Goodluck Jonathan called for confab. They spent billions of naira to arrive at one document, and the document of the confab was equivalent of the Aburi Accord. Implement it, war. It can't be done, because if you do it, one side will suffer. The North will suffer. This country will not favor the North. If the country gets better today, Northerners will be begging us for food. I'm saying it. If this country gets better today, it means that we will industrialize so much that the eastern region, Ndi will be like Dubai. Will be like a place where people come for picnic, and the North will be so impoverished because of their religious doctrine and their oligarchy, their feudalism, their traditional system of government. So anything I know for Nigeria to get better is drama, infertility. It will not work. So that is why the best thing anybody can do, the best thing, Ndi Igbo anyị, I am saying this in our row, in our years, in Wabaga, ihe ọbụla ewu orijila mụrụ anya ndị Igbo ka ya bụ na-eme ka ndị iberibe ndị eriri eri. Anyị lee ihe mege n'obodo ndị ọzọ na mụrụ anya ihe ọbụla ewu na anyị na-ebiri ugbu a na-esi Igbo anyị na-ebiri ugbu a ya unu na-eme yahoo ị na-aghọta aghụghọ ị na-atụta ashị enyi ashị gị ahụ na pastọ na-ebu amụma ụgha enyi amụma ụgha gị na enyi dichara ihe ọjọọ niile anyị na-eme na enyi gị. Ndị ara nọ na street anyị dịrị for informat ara anyị na-agba mụrụ anya nyewe anyị information, because we need unity n'ala Igbo now more than ever. We need everything we can afford. In aga gym buokwe gym and buru n'obi na osubirile, because anything can happen at any time. So we need to defend ourselves. We need to be prepared for us not to be taken, because Nigeria is going nowhere. I bet you see, Yamneku today is on record. If Nigeria gets better, I go in for it now. I tell you. So it's an act in futility. So now Black Wado.
I must say that you have a lot of courage.
What makes a man courageous is conviction. And he's only a stupid man that will be convinced when he's doubting. So I'm not talking from doubt. I'm talking from conviction, and I'm talking from logic. Logic cannot fail the test of time, especially when it comes to the natural laws. Natural laws, all the that is why people say Nnamdi Kanu will prophet. It's not as if he closes his eyes. You've never seen where Nnamdi Kanu made a video say, but he talks from analysis. That's why these pastors say God told me liars and that I'm a Christian, but they are liars. I can't join them in what they are doing. So the truth, simple logic, if you reason very well, as a father, you have experienced it. You are convinced to not na fall for. Daddy, can you give courage in us and you guys are trying. So that is just what Nnamdi Kanu did to now. And that also, I'm telling you people, keep trying. Excuse me. Keep trying Nigeria. Keep trying Nigeria. I don't make it more. Go on. Why you now share here? the thing will not get better. Our children will inherit the chains of our stupidity. That is why I'm being courageous now. Before man do Nigeria, let me do my own part so that my children will say tomorrow, our dad was courageous enough to do something about the situation. And I see PVC now for alcohol. Everybody's supposed to hit the street by now. And when you hear shut down. Who told you? Just I would like to ask you a question. Let us be sincere. Or they call Tinubu win the last election. I'm a mjijiri bujo ajura. Makogo magasa. I'm getting English poezi.
Based on ihe hụrụ online. Based on ihe hụrụ. Ndị mmadụ post gasị. Based on ihe hụrụ mere na 2023. Na nke m gụtara na news. Asịrị na ọwụhọ Tinubu win.
Okay.
But agazi n'ụlọ ikpe. Onye mere Peter Obi ji gaa n'ụlọ ikpe si ndị niile tụrụ vote na ya chere ka ha chere na ọnwụ ihe a ga-eme n'ike ka ya gaa n'ụlọ ikpe gaa nata mmeri ya. Ọ gazie n'ụlọ ikpe ekpe ya ikpeazụ.
Okay.
Nara dị ọchịchị.
Okay. So
ọ ihe m hụtara nọ ihe ndị mmadụ kwuru.
Okay.
Ahụ mụ n'anya.
Okay. Now, what makes you think that 2027 ụlọ ikpe ahụ kwa yọtara ihe mere n'ụlọ ikpe mgba na omekwa ugba but ele ihe anyị ga-eme the different from ihe anyị mere na 2027
but
2023.
What if it goes this way or when at that 2027 if you and I cooperate and
do what?
If you and I cast our vote and they defend it,
how?
Being you, after casting your vote, you stay there.
Stay there.
Let your vote count.
Okay.
You have your cell phone. You can video. Do you understand me?
Okay.
So there is some certain things you can do to prevent hoodlums to invent your polling units.
Okay. Have you ever heard of something called June 12th? Abia?
No.
June 12th, Democracy Day. Abiola.
Yeah.
After election, Abiola. Someone who unanimously won. People may vote. Defend their going in a teacher. After election, Abiola. Cancel what their results. Up to today, they named a stadium after Abiola. It compensate here. Nothing. They will also be stayed there.
Because of that.
Yes. So 2023, people were in the polling units. Some people were fighting. Some people were defending their votes. If that is what you mean by defending your vote. Again, another I go try 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, go try. You people will go home by 3 a.m. Issue toto. These dangerous and evil politicians will be in one chamber. May announce only hatcher. They will just change the figure. They will tell you, you wait. They will announce it when you are sleeping. They will announce who they want. And what will you do then? So how did you defend that vote? You people see that the problem I know, we are scared of facing bullets. We are scared of facing the consequences. That is the truth. And if you are waiting till 2027, it means by that 2027, the fear will ferment. We will do, when someone comes, if, let's say, as we are having this discussion and someone just rushes into this setting and lands a heavy slap on you, there's a tendency as a human being, your tension, the high, weapon, for you to react immediately is the most reasonable thing a human being should. There's an animalistic nature. But the more you calm down, the more moral again and joy. So you're making a Nigeria today. If we couldn't do anything to defend our lives, and you tell me we will do something to defend our votes. Once again, mark here today, 2027 will come. And may that election. After a vote, people will stay on the polling. Highest. You just go inside your house.
So you are trying to say that Peter Obi will not win.
I'm not just trying to say that Peter Obi will not win. Peter Obi will win by popular voting. But he will not be announced the winner because Peter Obi's intention is to reconstruct the foundation of Nigeria. Peter Obi na Chime.
It may be her business.
Do you know what we are talking about? You're talking about a team of lords who have set up their generation to eat from the perpetual wealth coming from your sweat and your suffering. Do you know that my children, your children, unfortunately, are going to become slaves to the children of these politicians? That is why when people can equal PVC. 2050, we might not be alive. 2080, our children can equal PVC.
But all when people be win, it's in Oga, a roar, Quisiri Coro.
I want to Peter be win here. The next question I want only get any or church. Come up here, Timbaroto, Barrier Stadium.
You are far from my question.
Oh no, Oba no church. Who is
you know by ye?
How? This is a mistake I make as Nigerians. We skip stages and move in hope. Hope behind your drive. Don't skip the fundamental question. Not I want P2B by you change your Buddha. I have to say, a lot of Shiba go first. A lot of P2B Geshibani. I draw a lot of P2B Geshibani. Marana, the only way P2B Geshibani is revolution to change the system that allows for INEC chairman appointed by the president, chief of army staff, president appoints, chief of justice, president appoints. President will give him a phone call. Announce for P2B's case to be adjourned to June next year. Okay, yes, President. You receive 500 billion. Tinubu has borrowed more money than the history of Nigeria borrowed to pay Tinubu borrow. And the Tinubu himself knows that Nigeria is not going to work, that time is just a matter of time. Everything is going to So you know what that guy is doing? Look at Lagos. What happened in Lagos recently? Okoro beggars. They are clearing Lagos. Yoruba people are clever. That is why MG Wiri Igbo Sindi Igbo. Mono na anya. Church abasala na Nigeria. Film agwala. Not the time ka na-eche. Tinubu is a very clever Yoruba man. I love Tinubu in the sense of him being a clever Yoruba man.
Or may play politics.
Thank you. He's you know what he's doing? He's borrowing so much money in the name of Nigeria. Makandibeya. He's doing it, Makandibeya. Ndebani, what are we doing? What are we doing for our own? Because this Nigerian Union, it is a matter of time. Also, when I rumor next 50 years, one day, this contraption is a trap. It will be dissolved. Don't matter, Kaiwo. I don't give a damn. I got one here. I released the song that says, "We fear no one." The highest give I will not die 2 times. Make she happy. What the good frustrated already. Man, I don't know now.
Hey, spill the facts. I know we are close today. Mr. Oti.
Yeah.
I got there, Nanche Kota. But Oga come na. Were he were ndụmọdụ were edo ndị yutu anyị or ndị nne na nna anyị or the whole nation or Nigeria were ndụmọdụ advice. Do you have any advice to give them before we wrap it?
The greatest advice I would give to any human being listening to my voice, whether you're a youth or an old person or young, no matter your tribe in Nigeria, or even the white man, even if you are a European or an American listening to me right now, I'm giving a universal advice. Things have a way of coming back. Things have a way of coming back. Primarily, we were all Africans before the migration and expansion. The Gawara Europe spread over to Italy and everything. Before melanin, skin pigmentation, the Madijiri wanya chawacha. You want to tell me no nekerala? Our ancestors Jisumunneha. Ghana ebe cold the human being and Ghana ice in a very like cold region. Snow. Not because they are enjoying snow, but if we are to go to unwritten history, common sense will tell you that our ancestors, we blacks, we treated our fellow black human beings so badly. Dabido. And then they came back to take things to develop that place. Now things have a way of coming back. Now our young people are coming back to take their own in the name of Yahoo. So you white man, help work out in Nigeria. Anything you are doing, be conscious that do the right thing, because things will come back. Any damage you are doing now, it will come back to your children. It will, even if it takes 1 million years, it will come back in a circle. So that's my advice. Do the right thing and don't be scared. You will still, no matter how you try, you will die. I would, Chineke, you die, I'm here.
Because, Ogo Hana Vida, making sure you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot. So, I must say that I'm happy. Mr. Oti, you're welcome to Spirit Fast.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.